Sometimes, the deepest wounds in life are not caused by enemies. They are caused by the people who share your blood. This is the story of Jack. Jack was a quiet, hard-working, and kind-hearted young man. He believed that respect mattered more than money and character mattered more than status. He never dreamed of luxury, he only wanted dignity. But in the same family lived another man, his brother Daniel. Daniel was rich, powerful, and admired by many. But behind his success was arrogance. He believed money defined a person's worth. To him, the world was simple. The rich deserved respect, and the poor deserved silence. Even though Jack was his own brother, Daniel never treated him like one. In front of relatives, friends, and strangers, Daniel always reminded Jack of his place. Poor people should stay humble, Daniel would say. Confidence doesn't look good without money. You're not on my level, Jack. Jack never argued. Never shouted. Never fought back. People thought he was weak. But, in truth, Jack was learning control. One night, Daniel hosted a grand birthday party at his luxury mansion. Bright lights, expensive music, wealthy guests, everything reflected power. Jack arrived wearing simple clothes, quietly standing near the corner. Daniel noticed him and laughed loudly. I invited him so he could see how the rich really live, Daniel joked. Everyone laughed. But inside Jack, something broke. That night, alone in his small room, Jack stood in front of a mirror and said quietly, I won't take revenge with anger. I'll take revenge by becoming unstoppable. Soon after, Jack left the house. No money. No support. Only determination. During the day, he worked low-paying jobs just to survive. At night, he studied business, skills, discipline, mindset. Many nights, he slept hungry. Many times, he felt invisible to the world. But every insult Daniel ever gave him became fuel. Years passed. While some people complain about life, others rebuild themselves in silence. Jack started his own work. It was small at first, but his vision was clear. He failed, lost money, and made mistakes, but he never quit. Slowly, his effort turned into success. Money came. Respect followed. Power arrived. But arrogance never did. Meanwhile, Daniel's empire began to shake. His company suffered due to careless decisions and overconfidence. The same pride that once made him powerful now made him blind. What Daniel didn't know was that the man quietly buying his company's falling shares was his own brother. Then came the final investor meeting. Daniel's last chance to save everything. The room was tense when the door opened. A confident man walked in wearing a sharp suit, calm expression, and quiet authority. Daniel looked up and froze. Jack? He whispered, his voice trembling. Jack looked at him and said calmly, Yes. The same poor brother. The room went silent. Jack placed the documents on the table. The deal was clear. He was taking over the company. For Daniel, this wasn't just a financial loss. It was the collapse of his pride. With his head lowered, Daniel finally said, I was wrong. Jack replied softly, You weren't wrong. You were arrogant. Jack bought the company, but he didn't destroy Daniel. Instead, he said, You'll continue working here. Not so I can humiliate you, but so you can learn that real power isn't money, it's humility. Jack didn't win by shouting. He didn't win by hatred. He won by becoming better. Because the strongest revenge is silent. And the greatest victory is self-respect.